It's loud.
Yeah.
Kind of weird playing a music demo for the starting of a stream, but oh well. I wanted to hear it all.
Nah. I don't think it's weird.
It's not a full
Think it
song, you
is.
know.
It's super normal.
But instead, I'm gonna play this. I want to hear full track.
Okay.
Hey Kagami, how you doing?
How's it going, Kagami?
You're fine? Good. It's good to hear.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting choice to jumble up the title of
Yeah.
Undertale.
Yeah, it
into
really is.
thing. Yeah. I'm not sure. You know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you never really know.
Hey, thanks for the raid, so.
Thanks for the raid. Here we are. Oh my god, a raid. We were all just streaming and everything. Oh man, we're so befuddled. How you get, nothing. Amy.
Nothing at all.
What are you doing here? I thought you were at a different stream. Oh. Well, I guess. Aw, no, don't leave.
No.
How you gonna explain leaving a stream?
Yeah.
How you gonna explain? I'm here to watch some games. I'm all out of eyeballs. What are we playing, by the way?
It's a retro game. That's all I know.
Cool.
Because that was what was already there.
Shit, yeah. Let's do it. Might I suggest? No, I don't have any suggestions. Might I suggest Fatal Labyrinth? Is it okay if you jump in the call with us?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's okay by me.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me just ask Terry if it's okay with him. Terry, is that okay with you? Okay. Terry says it's okay.
All right, good.
All right. Full support. Yeah. Terry's not a good guy. Kind of a shitty guy. But I really do think that he'd be a cool pizza man.
He
Yeah,
really
exactly.
would.
I want him to be like my pizza man. And that's not like a sex thing.
No,
Just
no.
like, I want him to come deliver a pizza. I want to hand him some money. I want to tell him, keep the change. And then I want him to go away and
Yeah.
leave the pizza. Kind of want it to be a sex thing. I mean, we'll see. But I think for the most part, just the pizza, really.
Yeah, yeah.
As we know, one of Terry's hobbies or special abilities is to gauge a woman's bra size just from looking at her. So, with someone like that, you never know. A pizza delivery could turn into all sorts of crimes. I mean, things.
Yeah.
You can't determine your own bra size? Why not? I can determine mine. It is 38D. It's easy. You just measure. Bimbo hours. It's easy if you have one of those little. Whoa! What do you mean you don't have a way to measure? Use measuring tape.
Yeah, just
What are you talking
measuring tape.
Just use measuring tape. Don't use a ruler. That's not gonna do it. You don't. Why don't you have? Silasandra. They're like 15 cents.
Yeah.
Like, in fact, no, they're not 15 cents. Every of these, like plastic or, the measuring tapes that are used to measure for clothing, that are kind of, not stiff. I've gotten them for free, like every time. Hey, Amy.
Hey,
I
Amy.
assume that's you.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
You
Hi.
okay?
Hi.
Hey, Max. Max, how you doing?
Hey, Max.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Amy,
Okay.
if you want to connect on
Hey.
Parsec, go for it.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to. Hang on.
Okay.
God, I haven't been on one of these streams in so long. What the fuck's up, everybody?
You haven't.
You haven't, yeah.
What's
Oh,
crack
you know,
lacking?
just normal stuff.
Yeah,
Normal
yeah.
crack?
Yeah, normal crack. Flame basted. Basted?
Bastin?
Lambasted.
No.
Are we playing more San? I think we played all the Sanic.
I
Well,
like.
we didn't play all of it.
Yeah, I didn't play Sonic
Like-
3 like at all.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. I went through the first
Yeah.
two. I'll wait a little while, but I am excited to play Sonic 3. I don't know what we're playing. You know what? I'm going to let
No.
you think about it, and I think about it, and Amy think about it individually, because I'm going to be right back, because I wasn't actually prepared
Okay.
to stream. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm into
Yeah.
it. Well, do you have any picks? I was thinking. I wasn't thinking anything.
Well, love that
Maybe,
no brain energy.
Maybe Jewel Master could be good. Duel
I-
Master could be
has-
good actually.
Has any
Street
played
Fighter.
Rambo 3? Slam
I
Boy
don't think
3?
so. We beat Slam Boy 1,
Yeah.
and that
That's-
sucked.
But the fall, dude,
That was the worst. What a crazy game.
what are we?
Street
I was
Fighter
talking-
2.
I was
Huh.
talking to Vinny about that game. I think yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and I can only imagine. Like, I mean, obviously, if you play that game in 2021, it's weird. It's crazy. Like, what the fuck were they doing? I can only imagine how people, like, at the time felt like you just got out the theater watching Rambo. You go to play the new video game.
Just want some more, and that's what you get.
You just get frog kernel.
Remember that part in Rambo where you were fighting skeletons? I love that part of the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. You remember the magical like fire wolf or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that Rambo beat to get 600 life? Play Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. That's not alright. Wow. I don't know.
At this point,
How long
honestly,
ago did that come out?
Yeah, a little too new for my taste right now, though.
Yeah. Because, you know, Starfucker.
it's 2000. Yeah, Starfucker.
So, I guess, oh, well, Max says Kabuki Quantum Fighter. That's an option.
That would be
Um,
good.
I say
Amy
Rambo.
recommended Rambo 3. I support either of those, and also
Yeah, Jewel Master.
Jewel Master. Yeah.
You know what?
So I think
I'm going
those
to dip my toe in all three.
are... Okay. Do you have Kabuki Quantum Fighter?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I do. Like, I don't think I played it on stream really, but I do love that game. I watched Amy play quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
It's
so
really
good.
cool.
I also have old fan art of it too that I did.
Oh goodness, yes. Post the fan art. That's super cool.
I don't think I've ever posted it on a website, but let me see if I can find it.
Just do Discord and yeah. But yeah, post that in chat. I remember it being really cool.
I did it for I think a oh my god, I think I did it for a like art contest. It was like a video game art contest, and you had to just like draw fan art of anything you wanted. And I
That
think
was like
people won by,
2015,
like,
right?
I think people won by like votes, like users voted on their favorite entries. I didn't get any really because it was
Oh, no.
Kabuki Quantum Fighter that I decided to
Yeah.
draw. Maybe
Yeah.
not my best choice.
And that's like, that's the weird thing. Like,
Yeah, let me
as
see
I
some
was
pictures here.
listening and watching Sill's stream with Fenny just now, and she was talking about like fan art getting kind of a like having a stigma or something.
Yeah.
And
For some people.
I guess, yeah, like I get that to a degree, like maybe among like professional, like, you know,
Mhm.
snooty fucking, you know, like I only
Yeah,
draw Proust. Like,
yeah, with like
uh,
professionals, it does kind of have a stigma.
it does, it does. And like, oh God. So I was actually trying to, okay, I'm going on a tangent now, but we all good. I was actually trying to talk to some younger artists about this last week or the week before, and I got absolutely like torn to pieces for telling them that. Like they were like, get that old person shit out of here." And I was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
yes, sirs and ma'ams, you got it. I apologize. Clearly." That stigma did not exist amongst this community, and I am sorry, but it is a real thing. So
Yeah, it
just
is
think
a
about
thing.
that. But it is a thing though, as you were. But, yeah, fan
Yeah,
art.
there's my art.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, I
Al
actually really like that.
Also, Goemon, post yours too. I want to see that as well.
Yeah, I did this
Oh, yeah,
2014.
2014?
Goemon's is
Wow.
very good. Yeah, this is
September.
really good. 2014, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, what, 2 years old? Whew,
I'm like that.
time flies.
I mean, like, actually no, in 2014, my daughter was 3, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have been at least 5.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5,
5,
Mhm.
7, 12.
6.
Hut. Hike. Football joke. Okay.
Good.
Wrong crowd. Got it. Putt.
Probably, but I got it.
Mike.
Putt
Got
in
it.
the butt.
Okay.
Putt in the butt.
Yes, there it
In the
is.
butt.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that's so good. Shit, you're such a good
Goemon,
artist.
you're such a good fucking
Such a good
artist.
fucking artist. Come here, I'll
Makes me
choke you.
so angry. I
I'm
just
so
want to like.
mad. I want to dunk you.
I want to dunk. Do you have a ratings page that I can dunk on? I just want to do that because you're so good.
Goemon,
Like
you are the
Aaron
best.
Carter.
I'm gonna beat you like Aaron Carter beat Shaq.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you cry like a baby because I drew so hard. These are all jokes. You are not Shaq.
We will not beat you like Aaron Carter beat Shaq.
Yeah,
we might
I'm not
beat
gonna.
you. We might beat
Yeah.
you like Will Smith beat Mike Tyson,
Yes.
Yeah, that seems.
which is not at all.
Yeah, which is
An attempt was made.
trying to keep you in very far away from us
Yeah,
and
yeah.
to enjoy our money and our hip hop skills and our clean attitude and you know, I just bite it for the look. I don't light it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Ha ha.
Okay, so I want to apologize in advance that
Ooh.
Amy does not have any kind of indication on screen whether
Oh,
they're talking
yeah.
or not, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I need
Can
to
you-
draw
can
an
you, like-
avatar. Or
Yeah.
You want me to doodle one real quick?
You could just like screen capture my Discord icon real quick. Just so you have something that lights up.
I could.
I mean,
Probably
you should have
actually.
a stream kit thing, or we can just could just
Yeah.
get rid of all the avatars and just have it be a have it be a big mystery.
Hmm.
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 Hey, by the way, is my volume good? Everybody, let me know.
Sounds good on
I
my
mean,
end.
sounds good to me, but let me listen on stream.
Yeah, let me talk real quick. I'm speaking. I'm using my voice.
And I'm
Here-
using my
here I
voice in
go.
comparison.
Any talk?
If anything, a
Yeah,
little quiet.
I'm talking. This is me talking with my voice.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think I'm a
I
little
think
bit
you're-
quiet, or
No, you're definitely good. I think we're all fine.
Okay, good. How can I quickly get this in here? I can. You know what? I'm actually going to use your.
Oh, it's so weird to hear this track
I was
and
about
not
to
have
say.
it be a sub.
Oh yeah.
I was like, wow, this sub alert's lasting a long time.
You know
Yeah,
that's
it's like really
that's,
going.
that's really strange because this track is a theme for a demon character with a scythe that like comes by on her motorcycle and kills people, and it's really strange
Uh-huh.
to have it associated with a completely different character that's in the animation who is just this holy knight dude.
Yeah.
And for my subs, it's kind of strange, but it was when I made the alert, it was the best track I
But
had
it's
at the
good.
time. Yeah.
It's very appropriate and I love it. And it's just like see, there it
Oh, okay.
is. See?
God, thank you.
Easy. You're welcome. Jelly Bear TV.
That's a pretty good name.
It is. Jelly Bear. Love that. Got a lot of good names in here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Java Hulk is also very good.
Thank you so much. God.
That's so nice of you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's the least I can do. After all, I'm sitting here taking up space on your stream.
Taking up space. What are you talking
Taking up
about?
space.
You're right. It's a digital medium.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Taking up space bar. It's a little nerd joke for you guys at home.
Nice.
Bazinga.
Taking up Space Jam.
Ooh.
Come on and slam. It's time to slam now.
I'm ready.
Aha, aha.
Woo!
Aha.
Is this gonna be
This
the
is
Three Mean Bitches podcast, but instead of Chad Kroger, it's gonna be Will fucking Smith?
I think
Because
it
that seems like
is.
a bad idea.
Yeah,
like
I like Will
contractually,
Smith.
yeah, like you're not allowed to make fun of Will Smith. You're just not allowed to do it.
Watch me.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You're the one. Yeah, the Three Mean Bitches podcast. It's well, it was four, but
was
we're missing our friend Leah is very busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just I streamed on my channel and just beat up Chad Kroger for like 4 hours.
Yep, exactly.
Well,
Okay.
Now
that wasn't
that
the
was
intention.
like Aaron Carter beat Shaq.
That was like,
Yeah.
oh god.
If you want to talk
Except
about Aaron Carter beating Shaq, then
Except in that situation, we were Shaq and we were beating the shit out of Aaron Carter.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was just so
It was so
one-sided and
one-sided.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just terrible. The police came and they were like, "Wow, we should do something, but we don't want to get involved. This is like we don't want to get any of this on us. No way.
Yeah, we don't want
Let's
that. We
just
don't want that smoke.
we don't want that. Yeah, that heat.
Yeah.
That Shaq beating up a little kid heat."
Okay, so Amy, I have your name in the top right, and I will make an avatar for you soon. And chances are, when I make that avatar, I'm going to make it higher resolution because that's just more logical, which will mean that I'm going to want to completely redo Jay and Mines at a higher resolution, probably, maybe. We'll see. It might not be time
At
to
least
redo
give
them
me
yet.
an arm.
I can do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So,
You know
Rambo
what
3.
could be? Yeah, Rambo 3. You
What
know what
could be
could be
fun?
fun is if well, no, I like the way you do them. I was gonna say it could be fun if we all drew our own, but also that would look not the best.
I don't want to
Yeah.
draw
And
anything.
yeah, I know you don't.
Fair.
Don't put that on me.
But that would have it would actually have a pretty cool look, but yes, I think that the uniformity of them all being drawn by the same artist is probably a little better.
For sure.
What would
Also,
you do? I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say also I'm really fucking sick of animating right now. I'm done.
Fair, you've
I
done
don't want
a
to do it
lot.
anymore.
You've done a lot.
Done too
Imagine
much.
how it feels animating a whole ass cartoon.
I don't want to. It sounds horrible.
It is horrible. My cartoon has been delayed so many times because I just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of
Fuck
work.
animation. Animation can fuck off. Almost said suck
Fuck
off, but
off.
it can do
Yeah,
that.
suck off animation. Suck off.
Suck
And then
off.
fuck off.
Suck off and then fuck off in that order.
Yeah. In that order or the reverse order, whichever one you would find more displeasurable.
What were you about to ask, Amy? How would I do that?
God, I don't know what I was about to ask.
How would I do your avatar?
Yeah, how would you do me talking since I got the whole mask?
Oh, it's easy. First of all,
yeah.
eye expressions would change. Second of all, I would just move your chinny chin chin.
Oh,
It would work.
Like,
Like
Yeah.
you see how my whole head like moves when I
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah, like I
Dang.
actually moved her
Now,
chin.
now
Okay.
the real question is if okay, like it's one thing if you two are doing a stream together, obviously you just replace, but like where on the
I guess
I have
screen?
been
I guess I
thinking.
just go right beside Jay. I mean,
I
most of the
was
time
actually
that
thinking.
section is free.
I was thinking I was going to have Amy over on the right side. Actually,
Hmm.
I think that would look pretty cool.
Make sure I'm as far away from everybody as possible so I don't start shit.
No, I just I
Well,
just don't want it crowded. Like talking
okay,
about
wait.
screen real estate.
I have the best idea.
Yeah.
What if, like, as flat and straight as possible, full body, like a board, laying down at the top of the screen, and just like taking a snooze up there, and yeah, we can just do that. Except not snoozing awake because also we need to see
Yeah.
eyes for yeah.
For those that don't know, this has real life context because I lay like a board.
Yeah.
I lay as
E-
straight as possible. The one
Even when
straight thing
there
about me.
Yeah, even when there are like 12 people around and only one couch and we all desperately want to sit down. Our legs are so tired, but we just can't do it because you just decided to lay completely taking up the whole couch like a like a
In
corpse.
in situations like that, I find myself expanding horizontally just
Oh
to
god.
really cover everything up. But seriously,
Yeah, I gotta
I think I could fit right beside Jay, couldn't I? Since most of the time that spot's
Possibly.
free. Since
Yeah,
you
if
you
it
could
usually play
also
4x3
like
games.
yeah, with the retro games
oh,
especially, like
that's
both the
true,
left and
yeah.
right side
Yeah.
would be completely clear. But yeah, I'll put you like I will probably make you. Well, first of all, you'll have all your limbs, so I can put you on either side. So I'll test, see
Yeah.
which works better.
What do you
Also, yeah,
think you
you
I'm
You
sorry.
need to have the, direction, that Amy looks in when, talking to, like,
Yeah,
kinda,
it'll
it would
be
be
to the
kinda
left
difficult
some.
to, like, move around, yeah, so
Yeah,
you
it'll
have
be to
to
the left.
move.
But yeah, I can't have it like straight up or straight to the left. It'll probably be like, somewhere in the middle. I think it'll work.
Yeah.
What
Or
what would you
sunglasses.
do
Mm.
with my arms?
Um, I'm
Put them in your
probably
sleeves.
going. I'm probably going to cross your arms because that is your neutral position. You are
Okay,
always crossing
I'm
your
literally
arms.
crossing my arms right
Yeah,
this moment.
exactly. Yeah, you're
Whoa.
without a doubt going to be crossing your arms.
That's
I
true.
I'm trying to imagine ever seeing you without your arms crossed.
Wait, that's true. And I don't have crossed arm energy,
You don't, but
Is
that's
it
just
but
what you do.
Is it the kind of thing where like you're like, well, I guess I better put this shirt on, and then he like doesn't look away, and you just like get the shirt on somehow without uncrossing your arm?
Uh, yeah, it just appears. It's pretty incredible, actually.
Crazy.
Um,
Yeah.
okay, so this is two-player. Does someone want to join me?
Can I play Rambo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. If you want to
Slam boy, slam boy.
Play Rambo. Like,
you play Rambo. I'll call the match. I'll shoutcast.
perfect.
I'm
Yeah,
not going to.
How do
I'll
I
sit
connect
here.
my controller?
come ram with the
You
slam
just
boy.
yeah.
You should
Come
just
on
press
and
start.
ram.
And slam boy.
You know it's time to slam.
Slam boy.
Welcome to the slam boy.
Here's your chance. Do your dance at the slam boy.
Do your
All
dance, do
right.
your dance. To get my hands on delicious Trixie Gogurt or whatever the fuck, I'll become Mr. Slam Boy. If
I love
anybody
how
has that commercial, I need it, please.
We need to find it.
Can't
I don't know
find
if my
it.
controller connected.
Ah!
Look at this photo-ass photo.
Soviets intercepted Troutman's team just over the border. Only you can help
Aw.
them, Rambo.
Player one start. It's that kind of multiplayer game.
Ah.
Well, I don't think we. Is my controller not working? I don't think I connected.
I'm so glad I'm not playing a game like this.
Yeah.
Fuck asynchronous two-player games. Why are you shooting this UPS delivery man in his shorts?
Sorry. This game
He's
has
just
good
trying
music.
to bring you a delicious package.
Okay. You know what? Let's make
Yeah.
sure for sure that we have 2 controllers working. I can't read Japanese. Hold on. Well, actually, you can.
Yeah.
Puyo Puyo.
Well,
Which one is multiplayer? Is that multiplayer? It's a weird font, but
oh fuck! Give me a sec.
it's a
Jesus.
weird font that they use.
Man. Let's see.
It looks like it'd be hard to read even if you read Japanese
It's-
natively.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the best collection of squiggles. It's the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Nothing.
Nada.
I didn't see any notification.
Oh.
Oh. Are you in?
Oh,
good? Okay, good.
Will Smith, get the fuck out of here.
Please, I don't want to.
No, hold on. Wait,
Don't
just a moment. Just a moment.
No,
just want to-
no, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn
Okay.
it off. Turn it off.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck almighty. I almost got murdered out there.
Yeah, you.
I'm
you
sorry.
okay?
I'm sorry.
Amy, you good? Are you hurt?
I think
You
I'll be
need
fine.
Do you need a Capri Sun?
I would love a Capri and her son.
Yeah. Whoa. Dang.
Yeah.
Got you. There you go. Infiltrate those enemies. Is that a? Okay, that's a knife, but it looks
Oh.
like a broken short sword.
Yes.
Some Dark Souls shit.
It does.
It's Aragorn's sword before they fixed it.
Yeah. Oh. thanks for
Hey,
the
thank you for the follow.
Hey.
Appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome to Earth. That's
I
also
opened my
Will Smith.
browser real quick. Oh, that is Will Smith.
Yeah. Welcome to Earth. You
Oh.
remember that? Good shit.
Ew, iconic. Have you seen Gemini Man, by the way, Jay?
No, I
Fucking
didn't
watch
see it.
Gemini Man.
I didn't see it because I was upset that it wasn't a Mega Man movie.
That's
You know what? Fair, but it's good. It's dumb.
Good. That's the best kind.
it's like actually way better than I thought it would be. Like I don't think I had been that excited for a movie like in a long time for some reason.
For some reason.
Just had a feeling.
And it slaps. I love it.
Nice. Oh,
Big
we did play this, Penny. I'm having memories.
Oh, we did.
come
We
back.
did.
Yeah.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
okay.
Cecily? Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, welcome,
Yeah.
welcome.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah, welcome to Earth.
Okay. I know what I need
Earth,
to do.
Important.
Asshole. What does he say? It's asshole.
Oh, God.
He doesn't say motherfucker, does he?
I don't think Will Smith
Oh.
is allowed to say motherfucker
He's too much of a
anymore.
family man.
Yeah.
Continue play? Yes.
Oh yeah, now
Your turn.
Here's player 2 start.
Good luck.
No, Henny gets to kick back and relax.
Yeah, this is new.
All right, Amy's going for the arrow shot. Good
do I-
strategy, but I worry about the long-term ramifications in terms of arrows. Here we see Amy's using the gun. I don't know,
Yeah.
machine gun.
Yeah,
it's gonna-
In the
we're-
controls, it is known as the MAC.
Yeah,
the mac and cheese gun?
MAC. That's the mac and cheese gun for those in the know. Bold choice to ignore the tower and the soldier, but I like it.
Destroy the tower.
I think the vertical strategy is going to pay off. Now, phoning a friend using a lifeline, trying to get some tower tips. I like that. We're gonna get some. We're gonna get some frosted tips as Lance Bass comes to commentate. I'll fall into the shadow. Thank you, Lance.
Ah.
Don't go there. Go there. Don't do it. Do your best. Do your worst. Okay, took one hit, but that's all right. We have the
How the fuck do you deal with the
hit-
towers?
This game
like
is,
that? You
is
got it.
bomb. Get it? Because it's all right. So how?
God, that was such
Rambo's
a
not
whose
looking-
line is it anyway moment.
And now we're gonna get ready for the hoedown.
Yep.
I have a donkey, I ride it all day long. It's very, 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 very strong.
It is
Oh,
kind of
wow,
like
we got
Bloody
one
Wolf,
destroyed,
right?
eh?
It really is.
Here we go. Yeah, except Bloody Wolf has that great ending scene. Vinny, we still haven't listened to that, have we? I've been meaning.
Wait, listen to what?
Which-
I was distracted by this damn
that-
helicopter. Look at this.
Yeah, this is kind of incredible, actually.
Yeah.
We still haven't listened to that part of the over no bonus. What the fuck? That part of the Legacy Music Hour where they were talking about Bloody Wolf.
Oh, yes,
listening
yes,
to the
yes.
ending. Yeah. It's sitting on my desktop. Like I downloaded the file so I wouldn't forget.
Okay,
and that
yeah.
was. Let me check the date on this file. One sec.
Aww.
That was. That was in March.
Oh, goodness.
We gonna get there. One day.
One day.
One day. I feel most certain.
What is the RD meter?
That's gonna be
that's
regular
Rambo-
destruction.
Oh, no, I was going to say that's Rambo's dick. He has one.
Rambo's dick. No, it's 0.1. It's a multiplier.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I
right
see.
now yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
each movie he gets a little bit more dig.
Or less after the fifth one. They start going in the other direction. Yeah. It's kind of a bold.
That last one,
cinematic-
high went in the other direction. You know, it's not a very good movie.
Ow. Oh, I failed.
Shot right in your Rambo face. Game
Amy's
over.
a better
Continue
gamer
play?
than me.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Like we knew that. We knew that.
Yeah, I'm just noting it in case someone didn't know.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
how was this a known fact?
Listen, Vinny has a lot of strengths, as we've spent the larger part of this night discussing. So, like, can't win them all.
I'm a gamer. Sorry to say.
Yep. You're a hashtag gamer.
My hashtag gaming girl. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, do you have cat headphones yet?
I don't. I do have pink headphones, and I do have cat ears. So
Oh well, yeah. I guess you could put them together.
yeah.
All right, Sil.
All right, so thank you
good
so
night.
much.
Yes, you've earned
Hope you have
some
a good
rest.
night. Yeah,
Sleep
absolutely.
well.
Yeah. Maybe drink some water. Help your throat recover.
Yeah,
Gonna be good.
sleep well.
Thank you so much for the stream. You the best. Oh.
Damn, Rambo! Dambo! Shit.
Dambo.
Dambo! Why didn't you put your headband on at the start of the last level? When you were killing guys without a headband?
He doesn't put his headband on the last movie.
What? Damn.
He does rip out someone's collarbone and stab them with it though.
Jeez. That's
What the
excessive.
fuck? Is that even possible?
Rambo did it. Don't ask me. I know it's a movie, but it's Rambo.
It is Rambo.
It is Rambo.
The Ruby. The Ramby.
Roovy, roovy, roo.
Ruby.
Rambo.
The Rambo cameo on Scooby-Doo was crazy.
It was fucking
God.
wild. And Scrappy Doo got shot the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. And then, like, Rambo took Scrappy's collar and, like, wore it like a headband, and it was all red with blood and ketchup. It was, like, so gross because of the
Yeah.
ketchup. The blood is
Yeah.
fine.
I'm
Not a secret agent. You don't say.
How does this help me?
Yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
Rambo. I'm not a secret agent. How are you doing?
Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I gotta go find a secret agent. Yeah. Well, secret agent. I'm dragging my name through the mud. Oh, Rambo.
I miss hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Like, where you been? I mean, I know the answer has been asleep, but
I mean, honest. The like honest answer is asleep.
yeah, yeah, I know.
I'm not a secret agent is
Oh.
exactly what a secret agent would say.
I feel like actually a secret agent would not even say that because it is too fucking just like it's too much. A
Yeah,
secret agent would do
true.
it better.
True.
Like they wouldn't say they are a secret agent, but they definitely wouldn't be like, "Oh, me? No,
yeah.
Not me.
I'm not a secret. You're a secret agent. What are you been on any missions lately?
I've never even seen a secret.
What is this even the secret?
The secret. The secret agent.
I'm not in that club. I'm
not
a secret agent. I mean, I'm not a secret agent.
How many do I have to find anyway? Did they say?
No.
I don't even know what you're doing.
I don't either. Maybe you are looking for the secret agent and these others are just red herrings.
Yep, you're just eating them. It's the perfect
Mhm.
crime. Yeah.
The perfect crime.
Mm.
Let me check the exit door again.
You probably can't exit until you find the secret agent. That's my guess.
Maybe, yeah.
I would think the secret agent would be one of these soldiers, right? Like, really?
Yeah.
Technically.
Oh, maybe this one. Oh, cutscene.
This dungeon
Whoa.
will explode in 2 minutes. Hurry up. Is that Rutger Hauer?
I was gonna say Billy Zabka,
Oh fuck. I
but
don't
like
remember
when
the
he's
name.
grown up.
Why does this track sound like a Caribbean party?
Yeah, it's just a steel drum, but
Yeah.
faster than a Caribbean party would be.
True.
Let's go to the beach. Like, no, we need to get the secret agent out of here. There's no time to go to the beach. Put your steel drum away. Put your marimba away. We are out. There's the exit.
Nice.
Nice job. Hey, you got a bonus. Good job. All right.
Here I am.
Benny,
Back at stage one.
Mission 1 coming at you. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Got him. Double got him. You got. Benny does have player 2 syndrome, which sucks as player 1.
I know.
You know what they say? Two backwards is one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they say?
It is what they say. I did that.
Have some cheese.
I've watched that video again, like to the full extent. That video is
It's the best.
That entire section is so
Oh.
chaotic.
It's
So much happening.
real
Oh,
like
thank God.
It's so long for like an end credit scene too. Like there's
it's
so
a
much.
crazy amount of work too.
It
Like
is like they really understood what they were doing.
the commitment to that joke
I know,
about Urkel
seriously.
being like I guess like not even a character, like a cheat code almost.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, like because that's what I read into it was that the grandmother was so good at this game that she knew the code to get Urkel.
Yeah.
So that when she lost the game, she was like, "Well, I'll fucking show you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
win this. I'm gonna win this money." And they like
I
they
just-
took a shot of the ninja cutting the cheese in half. That's crazy.
I know, like way too much work, but it was worth
Just
it.
too much. Like I have so much respect for that.
It was
Yeah.
like a
that-
cultural reset.
Just nothing. It's nothing. Like people probably weren't even watching. They were like, "Well, Family Matters is over.
Yeah, exactly. They
Turn
Yeah.
off the TV.
themselves.
I'm not interested in watching Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Like I'm out."
Yeah.
He's hanging with
That's
us.
not Hanging with. That's wait, no, that's Cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers to you too.
Oh, boy.
Get it.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody's Mr. Cooper.
These bullets are so hard to see on this background.
They are.
You think?
Slow down.
The black ones or the red ones?
No, the red ones.
the
I
red
guess.
ones. Yeah, the red ones are hard to see. The black
The
ones.
black ones are hard for me to see, actually.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
really?
Yeah. I'm actually having
Do
a
you-
lot of trouble seeing.
I don't. You don't have any form of color blindness, right? Do you?
No. I have something,
Okay.
but I don't know how you
Something.
describe it. But I have a lot of trouble, like, seeing colors on other colors, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that.
Well, I think you would call it colorblind because what's happening here is these are red bullets with green patches of grass on the ground, and that's what colorblindness usually is confusion between reds and greens. So it makes sense.
No, I'm
That's,
not having trouble seeing the colors. Because like the red, I'm seeing fine on the grass. The black bullets, I'm having trouble seeing.
That's I find like this sort of stuff. I find it very interesting, but also it kind of terrifies me because it
Yeah,
just
because
shows
everyone
how
sees things differently.
People see,
Yeah.
yeah,
And as an
like, so
artist, that's
differently.
like,
Yeah, I
It's
know.
scary.
yeah, like you can't think about it too much.
I'm not gonna. I'm done. Yeah, like I can hardly see the red, the
Yeah,
black.
same.
I could like set up a picnic blanket on these black bullets, have lunch on them
Really?
before they, leave the screen. Like they're so
And
clear to me.
That's interesting
The
too
red
because
bullets,
there's a lot of
nothing.
contrast with the black too. Like it goes beyond color. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh no, I
What?
forgot the.
Oh, you died.
Yeah, that wall hurts you if you touch it too much.
Oh, like a wall.
Yeah,
Well, but it also shoots bullets at you.
Yeah, that's really interesting because, yeah, I can see the red just fine.
yeah. The reds are the ones that
And-
are kind of hard to see for me.
And like the reason I ask is because like, I've never noticed any sort of like lack of color identification in your art or anything. So I would have been very surprised
Yeah.
if you had, color blindness. Although, I'm sure you could compensate for it somehow if you did. but,
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's not really color blindness, but it is a difficulty
something.
differentiating some colors when they're with other colors.
Right.
Which I don't know what the term
Interesting.
for that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah.
Like I know it's a thing, but
It's got to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's a thing, right?
Yeah.
So apparently,
It is fucking
Hmm?
humid in here.
Aw.
apparently they set it up to where the secret agent is always going to be the third one you get to.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I went straight for the one that was the secret agent for Amy, and yeah.
Hate
Oh,
that.
well. Oh,
Oop.
well.
Well, doesn't matter
so-
which one
okay,
the
so here's a
secret agent
question.
is.
Here's a question, Vinny. Do you want to play this?
Uh-huh.
Closely.
Do I want to
See
what?
that?
To play this?
You
anymore?
said,
Oh,
yeah. How about
Because I'm having fun, but I'm also the only one doing anything at this point.
Oh, I'm having fun watching
really-
it, so it's good.
we could
We
really
could probably
put it as
shift to one player.
mode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like next time I might just say no to continue and just watch you play.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, that the secret agent says it's kind of too fast for me to read the whole thing, but in the last sentence he says closely, C-L-U-S
Loosely.
E-L-Y, closely.
where do you see your health anyway?
I don't think you do.
I don't think you do.
So what is the RD?
Readiness for
Ready.
digging. Yeah, ready.
Hmm.
Real dominoes. That's when you get dominoes,
Pizza?
and it's
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I hate it when I get
okay,
fake
so-
dominoes.
Okay, right? And it's like, we're Pizza Hut. Okay, so the little live indicator, like the little Monopoly or a sorry figure down there in the
Mhm.
bottom left, I think you get one hit per however many of those you have. So right now you can take 4 hits. And,
Right. Yes. Okay, so
and
that's
now
health.
you can take 3 hits. That's health, and then your 1-up is I guess you have to get enough score. You get a 1-up. Or something. I don't really know. I haven't been paying attention. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Why is this your life? Why is this how you live? Why die beautifully when you can live beautifully?
It's over.
Closely.
Who is that?
Loosely.
That is Rutger Hauer, right? Am I crazy?
Billy Zabka.
I don't think I know who that is.
That is the bad guy from the Karate Kid. The
Oh.
Johnny. Sweep the leg. That guy.
So, do you know how you destroy the? I mean, I guess you destroy the vehicles with bombs too, huh?
Yeah, or the arrows if you had any, because they're
Yeah,
explosive when you charge them.
up. Yeah,
I kind of wish you could
like
at
that-
least shoot
like
the people
arrows.
out of the vehicles. They're right there.
That would be nice, huh? Can you stab them?
Maybe I could try.
Slash their tires. I'll be right back. I have to make sure my air conditioning's working.
Okay, yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Oh god, yeah, those
Nope.
vehicles are not easy to deal with.
And you
I
can't
guess-
really place bombs near them.
Yeah, if you had arrows still, that would help, but otherwise, I guess...
I like it when games like this slow down. They're easier to play.
It is, actually. Oh. One more hit and you're dead.
Sometimes you want to.
Oh, oh, oh. What do I...
How am I alive? I really wish these bullets were easier for me to see.
Yeah. You're doing good, though.
Thank you. I'm having so much trouble. It's a struggle out here, man.
Oh, right in the head.
Honestly surprised that hit me. Oh, is it me again? Wait.
Yeah,
what did you
I decided to not continue so you can play because I'm not getting anywhere.
Oh. I mean, are you sure? You sure you want me to play this? Like, you know,
Oh
you
yeah,
just want me to
I like seeing it.
your
Yeah.
stream, like-
Hey, I have Jay play stuff on my stream too. It's
Oh,
all
yeah,
good.
That's true. That's true. Oh! I didn't know a bullet was there. These bullets are like impossible to see on this road.
Okay, yeah, on this bridge they are pretty hard to see. I'm with you on that.
Play a bridge. That's that's true. Water road.
Yeah, it's just the road across the water that you walk on.
I like. I was rewatching one of my Devil May Cry 2 videos the other day.
Uh-huh.
And I like when I'm walking down this alleyway, and I call it the hallway outside.
The hallway outside. Oh, that's good.
Okay, I'm back.
How's everything?
Everything's fine. I found out what the dumbass problem is.
Mm,
And it's because somebody, I suspect I know whom, set the fan, like the air conditioning fan, to
Yeah.
always be on. So what that does is pump in nice outside air into the
yeah.
vents when the air conditioning isn't on.
Mm-hmm. Nice
is,
outside, humid as air.
Nice swamp air.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so,
Yum.
yeah, it's great. So that explains some things. I have resolved the issue, and I suspect that in a matter of minutes, things are going to be a hell of a lot better.
Good.
I wonder how long it's been like that.
Really?
It's been strange because, like, I've been getting cold, and so I put on a sweatshirt, and then I'm like, oh, I can't wear this sweatshirt. It's so fucking humid.
Yeah.
And then I just take it off. Yo, tank. Got shot in the face with a tank. You're not okay, Rambo.
No, I'm alright.
You're not. You can't be.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
Rambo.
Do the dance.
Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance.
Hit ratio.
Yeah.
What's all this
Introducing new
now?
mechanics. Now, why are you at 0%?
I'm hitting shit. Like,
I feel like you're doing okay. Maybe it's the ratio
it's
of
the
things that
enemy
hit
hit
you.
ratio.
Yeah. Mm.
I have not figured out what this hit ratio thing means yet. Like,
No.
Uh-huh. It's part of the mystery. So
I
beavers
suppose.
have come out and said they find their name offensive and now wish to be recognized as vaginal squirrels. The more you know. I suspect that didn't actually happen, Max.
That sounds like a little bit of a joke.
Sounds like a goof 'em up if ever I've heard one.
Sounds like a goof 'em up. I don't know why I put on that voice.
Ah, sounds like a goof 'em up.
Oh, vagina squirrels. What will they think
Ah.
of next, Margaret?
She came in my office. Real vagina squirrel if ever I've seen one. Legs all the way down on the floor, and 8 sets of knees down past her ear bones.
Yeah? Huh?
Yeah. So,
Oh, so these are...
told,
oh.
told her to get the fuck out of my office.
Whoa,
I
you
don't
can't,
serve
you can't say that
squirrels.
in the 1940s.
Yes, I say whatever I want, goddammit. Shit's not as
Whoa.
clean as they lead you to believe. Yeah, it's a
and
dirty
it's what
time,
you
a nasty time. I'm ready for dirty, nasty crime.
So this is weird.
Yep.
So hard to shoot at an angle.
Yeah, it doesn't keep your position for some reason. Even though that works
press
with the knife.
conference And
That doesn't-
everything?
Like you can stand in
Oh,
place
what a
and continue to hit diagonal.
Yeah. What a strange. Huh. Weird. Well, you know what, Max? I didn't like beavers before. I'm not going to start now.
Yeah, why don't you like beavers?
Their tails creep me out.
They are weird
Really?
tails.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the angry beavers?
I wasn't too familiar with it. I don't remember, like, I didn't find it, you know, bad. I don't remember finding it good, though.
I think it's funny if you watch 2 episodes.
Like, you have to watch 2, or you can only watch 2.
You can only. Luckily, there are 2 episodes that are like the best episodes,
Hmm.
and every other episode is just like the same thing, but not as good.
Yeah, Max, it is kind of contra, isn't it?
Yeah, a little
With
bit.
the, switching to that different mode of play.
Who was this
Actually,
developed?
it's just contra. Yeah. I don't know. I'm eating ice cream. I can't look things up.
Wait, what did you ask?
Yeah.
Uh,
Who is this developed by?
Let's see.
oh, ice cream.
I was distressed about the humidity, so I swung by the freezer, and there was just enough vanilla ice cream left in this tub of vanilla ice cream. But it like would have been not quite enough, so I took a handful of frozen strawberries and plunked them in this
Mm.
tub. I'm just eating that.
Hell yes, sister.
Mm-hmm.
I
So-
hear that.
This game for arcade was developed by Taito. For computers, it was developed by Ocean. And for the Genesis, it was developed by Sega.
Oh. Huh. Interesting. The arcade version, if I recall, is just like the minigame section, right? Like, isn't it?
Yeah, like over the shoulder,
done.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
Not the Sega boxes.
Sega boxes.
Damn. All our Genesises.
Not the Dreamcast shipment.
Damn.
So that's why it was never successful.
Was all-
I want to take a moment to praise this animation of the door opening and closing and the shadow.
I was about to say, yeah.
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 So good.
Like, that's really good, actually.
Yeah, I think the arcade was a gun game. Ow!
Yeah. Oh
I don't want to
no.
play anymore.
Okay. And yes,
Didn't
that
know.
was
Didn't
that
know.
was Rutger
Yeah.
Hauer.
It was? Okay. I knew it.
You sure it wasn't Billy Zabka? He would have been 3 years old. Probably.
Yeah,
No,
but they
I-
used a time machine.
Yeah. It's movies. Movie magic.
No,
Okay.
I actually like that game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so next, I think I'm going to jump to Kabuki Quantum Fighter.
Yeah. Kabuki, Kabuki.
Look at that cover.
That could be a better cover.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit.
Composition-wise, I actually like it. It doesn't look like
Yeah.
him though. It doesn't look like a
No.
Kabuki.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks like they took like some character art from like a Blade Runner game or something and put
Yeah.
like a red like Wendy from Wendy's wig on it.
Yeah,
And
totally.
it's just like
Also,
just print it, we're fine.
the shading, it looks like he almost has a mustache.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, from when I was watching you play this, the time limits are definitely a killer.
Yeah.
Someone or something has broken into the main defense computer and is blocking access to the backup system. Of course, if the program controlling our nuclear weapons systems is altered, our planet could be reduced to a pile of cinnamon. Conflict is unavoidable. The new image transfer system, just now being developed, looks like it will be our last hope. The image transfer system, an amazing process that allows the human mind to be converted to raw binary data, making it possible to travel easily inside computer circuits. But the controversial system is completely untested. If a human mind is changed into a raw data, what form will it take when it's reassembled inside the computer?
Obviously,
What
a Kabuki.
changes to the psyche could the procedure cause? No one knows.
I like how this is like one paycheck
Ooh.
away from the Price is Right narrator.
Yeah. Damn, Scott O'Connor, the man chosen for this mission is a dangerous 8-year-old, well trained in body and spirit, and knowledgeable in computer hardware and software. He is the perfect choice. Dangerous 8-year-old. Now stretching himself out on the image transfer machine. He is preparing for love. I mean, a trip to save his country, his civilization, his people.
And well, here we go. So, their idea was, would it be cool if we have this white-ass white man with blonde hair go into a computer and become a Kabuki? And
Mhm.
everyone involved said yes.
Hell yeah.
I mean, this was Japanese developed though, right?
Mhm.
So that's fine. They can be racist to
I'm
themselves.
no, it's not racist.
They
I'm just
often are.
yeah, I'm just saying it's funny. Secret?
I always love the background work in this game.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I thought it was funny that they made him like 7 years old.
Yeah, they have like a baby chub.
So in the Japanese version, you're a kid who turns into a character from a movie, and the in-game art digitized pics of the actor. Wait.
Oh.
So if we play the Japanese version, we get like a completely different intro, or
Oh, maybe.
I'm assuming maybe it's the same intro, but the text is different.
it's a rare instance of the US version being more anime than the Japanese
Yeah,
version.
seriously.
Yeah, no
Huh.
doubt. So really, this is the video game equivalent of in Double Dare when you get put in the game and you have to like escape from the mummy or whatever.
Yeah.
That sucks. I like this one better. I want to save the country, the civilization, and the people.
Yeah.
Colin sticks his tongue out. Yeah.
Yeah. Spikes above, hit me. I love this jumping and swinging animation. It's really
so
good. Hold on, I need to go
Mhm.
up. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
I always thought this game really felt like a modern NES game.
Yeah, like it's very refined in its
Kinda,
controls.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like one. Too,
Yeah, it really
honestly.
does. Like it's kind of pretty advanced for the hardware.
Yeah. Even the I mean, it's not certainly not the only NES game
No,
to do this.
it
but,
was
like,
right there.
uh-oh. Damn. But even like the character to screen ratio being kind of
Yeah,
a smaller, like pulled back camera.
that was a little unusual for the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, you get a lot of like screen real estate in this game.
You do.
Mhm.
It's good. That's always a chief complaint I have with a lot of NES games. And I mean, Super Nintendo sometimes it make it worse.
Yeah, strangely.
Yeah, really blow those characters up. You checked out Bioforce Ape on the NES? Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it. I don't think I ever have touched it though. I want to. I know you were talking about that on the last stream that I saw of yours. I really want to check it out. I think I read an article about it. I need to grab that and try it out.
I love the cover of Bioforce 8 has big text that says bioengineered monkey action.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
5 exclamation marks.
called a selling point.
Yeah, I like
They know what the people want. What the people want is bioengineered monkey action.
Ugh. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop it. Stop it. Yes.
He doesn't want to.
Yeah, he wants to keep going.
I would keep going.
No, 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 no.
I will keep going.
I don't know what's happening again.
I know.
He's right there.
It's
Can
really right
smell your
there.
fear.
Uh-oh.
Only woke up your 1-year-old twice, so it was a decent. Yeah, Silver Surfer is. It is a special experience.
Have you played
Sounds
Yeah.
great.
it? Had you played it?
Yeah, we played it.
Ah,
Yep.
I was most insistent. We did not get far.
Yeah. Never.
We were
do.
playing it 2-player asynchronous as well, which just doesn't help anything.
No, it really doesn't. Ow.
It really just makes the game worse for everyone involved.
Yeah. Eat a bowl of broken glass before trying to run a game again. Now that's
Yeah.
content.
No, it's not. I don't want to see that.
No.
That's anti-content for me, at
100
least.
subs and I'll eat glass.
No, thank you. Is it unsubscribed? Anything to prevent this?
Attention!
Oh.
An invader in the program area. Vent system in Area 1 has been destroyed. He's proceeding to Area 2 with one leg in the air.
Damn.
Oh, he looked like a baby.
Yeah. He is a baby. We can be perfectly clear on this, right?
Yes. Looks like he's ripping a world record fight.
Damn.
New high
He's
school.
damn lizard Jiangxi.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Oh.
No. I love these laughing skulls on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh. Hmm.
Yep. Okay. No. Do you have a double jump?
No, no double jump.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, just jump on the block from the other block. I'm assuming.
Oh, yes. Okay, that makes sense. Oh. Just a mouth.
Really, just in the design room, told the anime artist, just do whatever. We don't give a shit. We'll put it in the game.
Oh yeah, you can't
Sometimes
jump.
I do feel
No,
like that
walk
though.
What if it was a mouth and blue?
Nope.
Hmm. I like it. Put it in.
There it is.
Mouth.
Escape.
That was a bad choice putting that character all in orange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they could
well,
have.
maybe it was
picked
by
a few
design.
colors better. Maybe. Yeah,
Like-
maybe.
Like
Oh,
they've
really?
they've shown precedent for wanting to fuck you right before the exit, so
That's
True.
true.
totally see
Sounds
that.
like prom.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right. Well,
I mean, did you ever go to prom?
no.
I was gonna ask how many times did you go to prom, and then I was like, maybe I should establish one time first. I went to prom 3 times,
How'd it go?
3 different proms. Went
Just like collectively.
it went like collectively,
Yeah.
okay. It went really well one time. Kind of not great one time. Okay, pretty bad one time, and then like dead ass neutral one time. So
Okay.
yeah, good times. Thought you typed we don't have porn in Canada.
That's what I read too. Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada, we don't have porn here.
We really got fucked on the national anthem.
Because
Everyone
it's
else
not
is
as good as
better.
Canada's. Oh,
Ugh.
I don't know. There's some real clunkers out there.
Oh, I mean, oh yeah, but we don't have a great one. Doesn't even
Yeah,
slap.
no, it's weird. It's like, why is our national anthem like a epic, like a ballad?
Yeah, that's
Like,
like it's not
I don't.
it's not a song, it's an event.
Yeah, it's just like a historical text
Yeah.
about a specific night, and it's like, why?
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 My why?
My why?
My why?
No.
Oh, so many spikies. Stop with the spikes. Oh,
But like the
this
national
killer's
anthem
laughing at you.
doesn't seem like a song that should be sung as often as it is, since it is just reciting an
Yeah.
event.
Can you move,
Yeah.
please?
It's a ballad for a war we lost written by a racist. Well, you know what, going on? When you put it like that, it actually sounds really appropriate for this country.
Damn.
So maybe it stays.
Yeah.
They can keep it.
We're
Huh?
we're a
Ooh,
racist
hold
who
on.
did a bad job, and let's keep it.
Oh, you weren't.
Because that
supposed to grab
describes it perfectly.
Cool.
Oh. Hacks. Useless hacks.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can do nothing with it.
Oh.
that. Love a useless hack. That's what they called me in high school.
Did I? Oh. Why didn't you kick their asses?
Because I'm weak.
Oh.
If I kick someone's ass, I'll kick my own ass.
That's fair.
Accidentally.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. What did you forget exactly?
That you are a, we'll say, prone to injury
Yeah,
individual.
I'm very accident prone.
Yeah, and like we're probably not well equipped for, if like accident
No.
is when you're just like chilling at home, then like in a fight would
Oh
be
my god, Vinny.
why? Yeah, don't jump into those. Why? Oh, you could have easily damage boosted through that, man.
Oh my god.
You didn't spend so much
I
time
know.
kissing those saw blades.
I know. I wasn't trying to.
3 times.
I was making my jump more and more high. I mean,
Jumpy,
less.
yeah.
No.
No,
Like,
I think it was the same.
The fact that it was so high was the problem.
no. Okay, what I meant to say was I was tapping the button less and less to try to control how high, but
Uh-huh. Yes.
to no avail.
I
To
know.
know
it.
that.
Hi,
But
Faye.
alas.
Hey, Fate.
Hey, Fate, how you doing?
I'm here.
It's a party up in here. Hanging in there? Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
This is the most nothing sprite.
It's like a putty from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Also a little,
Fuck off.
he's also a little chubby. I like that.
A little bit, yeah.
He's like a little bit out of shape, but he's ready.
Yeah, like he was still able to fit into the power suit, but like
Yeah.
you could see those bulges.
Yeah.
Got some school supplies today. Awesome.
Oh, did you get a stapler?
That's not a school supply.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess maybe.
I had stapler.
Oh my
Well,
god, how
I
did
mean,
I not get
by,
how to
like-
how?
Ooh, cool.
How?
Good job.
Thank you.
Like you buy one stapler when you're born, and then you just use it forever.
Yeah, it's the honorary stapler. It's a rite of passage. It's a coming of age story.
Max,
Yeah.
I have no idea how I survived that.
That was
This is zero idea.
The colonel has been apprehended in the program area. That's it. Oh, Disaster, the Colonel's brain waves have stopped. His life support system is holding up, but he won't survive long this way. Quick, find another attack route. I'm trying to reach him.
Fusion gun.
Fusion gun has
Cool.
been added here.
This is a
Yeah.
game that needs to be updated on
Oh.
the title screen.
Yes, thank
Oops.
you.
I got
This
you.
is Kabuki Quantum Fighter for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
There we go.
Bitch, I said I had it.
Wait, who said what?
What?
Nothing.
What did I do?
No, I was talking to Benny.
Oh.
Wait,
I told you I'd update it. And
Oh,
then you're
you
like,
did?
no, I want to update it. Yeah.
I
was
didn't
midway
hear
through
you
updating it.
because I don't think I heard you through Amy.
But
Ah,
I didn't talk until way after Jay said
Did
it.
you? Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay.
okay.
You can change it to Rambo 3 again, so you can do it.
No. Let's no.
All
let's- We all good. We all good. Yeah, I literally have the stream up, and I didn't even notice. I never look up there. I should.
Yeah.
That is typically my only responsibility on this stream.
I mean, I'm up there, so you should look up there.
No, it's on the other side though. Honestly,
Oh.
it might be because your name is over there that my eye is more drawn to the thing that moves rather than the thing that doesn't
yeah.
move. Yeah, Fate. You should do that if you're tired. Totally.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're able to stop in for a sec.
Yeah. Yeah, always nice to see you
Wow.
here.
Yeah, I like when I'm able to
Oh,
Oh my god.
say hey.
That really knocked you back.
Yeah, running on empty. Tell me about it. Go get some rest.
yes.
You'll feel better. Oh my god, with the spike balls. We love you too.
I am
Get
disappointed.
some sleep.
Yes, sleep
No,
well.
no. You
Nighty-night.
in there. You in there.
Like,
But now what? But now what? There you go. Okay. Like swimwear.
Ow, my face.
Right in the face. Right in the face. Your Kabuki quantum face.
I used to have a friend that said, "I'm in there like swimwear all the
I
time."
hate that.
I'm so tired of it.
I assume that your friend knew the implication.
Probably. I mean, it was one of the spread in the crew.
Oh, good. Okay.
You know,
That makes
So,
sense
yeah.
then.
that's why I use the term "used to."
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That makes sense that would be somebody who would want to, who would find being compared to essentially a bikini wedgie
Yeah.
would be something desirable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's so slippery.
Just put on
I
your
mean-
anti-slipping shoes.
It's a
If
fucking
only.
block of ice. What's it doing in here? This is a computer, damn it. You can't have ice in a computer.
They knew it would trick the Kabuki.
That's true, and it
Huh.
did trick the Kabuki.
I actually. Ow.
know, I need-
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I need
Okay,
to
well,
upgrade my
anyway, I
computer's
noticed that
ice
these-
Kabuki defense.
The
Yeah.
shooters get
They go
despawned.
away. You despawn
Yeah.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of merciful in a way.
No, no,
Oh my
no.
God.
Please, I know
I-
they despawn, but you have to just go.
Okay, so I'm realizing something, and that is after the energy it takes to do a 3-hour interview, I don't think I
Yes.
like realized
Yeah.
like the energy it then takes to play games on a stream.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
You want me to go back to playing Rambo?
Yeah, I was a little concerned with that.
I was honestly surprised you went live. I was like, that's not a good idea.
Oh, I mean, I figured, you know, like have like a chill stream where we do something
yeah.
not skill based,
Yeah.
like reaction based. Yeah, maybe like play I don't know,
Uninvited or
uninvited or something. Yeah, something. Something.
oh, that's not a
What is uninvited?
It's one of the like point and click games that came out for the NES.
Yeah, I think I'm.
That what? No, it's not Night Trap. What are you talking about? Watch out behind you, uninvited. Doo-doo-doo-doo. No, that's not Night Trap.
Night Trap's so good.
Night Trap and what is the other one? Oh God,
You want it now?
what is the game with oh, that popular actor? Fuck. He was like he was in like 17 magazine a lot. He's dead. The fuck was his name?
Oh my god.
Corey
Feldman?
Feldman?
Corey
Was it
Haim?
Corey Feldman or Corey Haim? One of those two.
There's two of them. One's dead, the other one's not.
Okay. Oh yeah, was it Corey Haim?
oh. Okay,
What was
I
the
need
name
to
of that
get
game?
back to this.
It was
I
like
remember
Night
that
Trap.
game.
Yeah. Double Switch, yes.
Oh.
I love Double Switch, but like don't play it though because it's the kind of game that like it's great to watch. Well, I mean, have you played Night Trap?
I have watched it.
Yeah, like playing it. I mean, it's literally like the gameplay of Night Trap and Double Switch is we want to make something so interesting and eye-catching and like zany and like chewing the scenery, overacting that you don't want to look away from it, and then make the gameplay about looking away from it. So like, it kind of sucks because you just want to see everything play out, but you have to play this fucking game.
Yo, Debbie
Double-
Harry
doubles.
is in it too?
Double Switch is so good. Like, it is
Never
the
seen it.
type of corny, cheesy bullshit that I just love to see.
Hell yeah.
This spike
actually
ball
never seen
was invented to foil you.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Oh my god! How?
Oh.
Hey, it's alright. It's alright. You got this. Here you go. And nope. And no. Okay. It hurts you when you touch it too. Don't
No,
get hit. No. Oh god. Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Come on. Kabuki Quantum Fighter, come on.
I slipped.
Just grab onto it, man. You're a Kabuki, but you're quantum, so it's fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay. Okay, despawned.
Good.
Thank God. This track is pretty good.
Yeah.
The music's great in this game. I like it. It's a good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It had a little almost sounded like a Punch Out. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Punch Out quote.
Oh. Do you have unlimited lives? Oh no, I see.
No. I think soon my pain will end.
I wish I had been there for your stream yesterday when you were doing Sonic.
Oh yeah.
Love talking about Sonic.
I will
It
do more
was-
Sonic.
Yeah, it was it was a surprisingly hard-hitting interview stream, I guess.
I only heard from the perspective of just hearing Vinny, but it sounded like Vinny was answering questions like the whole time.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
and I
loved
was
it
asking
too.
him.
I loved it too.
I
I like answering questions about things that I know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and like a lot of it was, like as a baseline, like Sonic is not something that I have any particular affection nor like the only thing that I have not liked about Sonic is, you know, when its fans get shitty.
Right.
But that's about like the games. I have a little bit of experience with some of the early ones, and that's it.
Wait,
I don't like them. I don't dislike them. I nothing them. Like I'm vaguely aware of them. Um, but like
Do a short
oh,
jump.
I see it up
yeah,
there.
a little
Okay,
hop.
I thought it was a part of the background.
Oh yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Oh oh oh. You have one hit left.
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
no.
But but just like through osmosis, I've kind of absorbed like things people have said about Sonic. For instance, that Ray the Flying Squirrel is the best character. Um, so yeah, so oh
Oh yeah, Amy, you didn't hear
okay,
about that story.
okay,
No.
okay,
Oh no. Let me hear it.
okay. Well, you know, oh god, that wasn't on stream, was it? That was a private call,
That
wasn't it,
was a
honey?
private. Yeah, yeah.
Damn it. It would be so much better if I could just play it for you because I was just basically reading this. You know what? Let me no, I can't repeat these words on stream actually.
Oh my
It's too
god.
it's too
Seriously?
much. It's like it's
Yeah, it really is kind of a short game.
oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy what this kid was saying. But yeah, basically it's some kid that was taking Sonic way too seriously
Mm-hmm.
and just really like saying things like he wanted to try to uh like he kept like getting involved with this fan base that he that like talked shit to him and disliked him and ostracized him like all the time and that he kept going again and again and again because he thought he could save this fandom. He thought he could change the fandom. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't. He was like,
Well,
everyone tells me that I can't and I just have to accept it because that's life. And I was like, it's life. What do you want from me? What do you want me to say? It's fucking life, dude. He's like, nobody likes Ray the Flying Squirrel, even though that's a character who like basically almost cured my depression. I was like, almost? And I didn't even do it.
Ray
Fuck.
could have done better.
Yeah, and the design that he loved was the original one and not the shitty remade one, which apparently
But
is
the
way better.
remake one looks a lot better.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. It was just a lot. Anyway, so
Yeah.
that's the sort of shit that I went into the Sonic games like hearing stuff like
Oh.
that. But
Yeah.
I also have played the games. I had the Game Gear one. Um but
Because like so
anyway,
many
yeah.
people that aren't Sonic fans kind of only know Sonic as like weird fan base or Sonic as a meme,
Well, yeah, and
which is so weird.
I know Sonic as that, but I also, like, yeah, I was a kid when the Genesis came out. Like, I know Sonic as Sonic, and
Mhm.
then I know that the rest of the games are like kind of dump as we get closer to modern times, with some exceptions. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of the
Yeah. A lot
time
of
it
them
was
like yeah are
questions.
good, but yeah.
Yeah, it was questions about like level design and changes in level design and changes and like character design and opinion-based questions like what would Venny change if like making a game, or what kind of genre should Sonic be in. It was actually a pretty good time, I
Yeah,
think.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. It was exhausting, but it was a good time.
Exhausting.
I was so exhausted by the end of that because I had so many questions.
What is Jewel Master
But
for?
Genesis?
Because I'm not.
Maybe?
Is it actually a Saturn game? That doesn't seem right, but
Hang
that's
on.
what it's
No,
recommending.
I don't think so. Let me take a look here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Genesis.
Master. Yeah, it is Mega Drive / Genesis.
Okay. Okay. I have a very different Jewel Master in my favorites for some reason. I don't know what that one is.
Oh. Oh no.
Okay.
But once upon a moment in time, there was a kingdom known to all as Mythgard.
I will be
Mythgard
right
prospered. Okay.
All right.
In peace
Notice my
until the
hero
first
was
coming.
games.
Oh no, the demon king, Jardine the
Yeah.
Mad. Are you okay?
We'll see. I'll let you know when I get back.
Okay. Leading his Dark Legion, Jardine was but a step away from obliterating the kingdom.
Like Jardine sounds like sardine.
Sardine. It was then that the 12 masters of the elements rose up to put an end to the demon king's evil designs. A fierce battle ensued until there remained but 4 masters opposing the sardines. Pooling their powers into a holy blade, the 4 masters prepare for the final battle.
Cool.
Yeah. Press start button.
Okay. Left hand, right hand, jump. Okay. We want left hand, right hand, jump. Yes, I think that's what I want.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Close to the
Track
edge.
track
Tinkle
titles.
ring.
I like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Very rippable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this is the game with that one great track, right? That we thought sounded like a bunch of different songs. Is that this game?
I think it is.
No, that was Jim. No, that was Jim Power.
Oh, Jim Power. Yes, yes, it was.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, I
We'll
think
see.
I think you're right.
I was thinking about it just now, and I think that it would have been fun if Amy had been on the Sonic stream as well.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I would have asked I think with more than
Right.
one person to respond,
Yeah,
like
it would have been
that's-
different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sort of thing where and especially you two, because you're so used to having, these kinds of discussions, I guess,
Uh-huh.
or you both are so knowledgeable about the stuff. It would be more overwhelming, I think.
Yes, it would. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with the way it went down.
Yeah. And it would have been fun in a different way, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad we did that. And I'm glad that we have most of those questions out of the way. And I think you have a better idea of what's going on with all of it now. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I know, I understand not, getting it as far as, you aren't into it, and so there's always going to be a degree of why are people so into this, but I think just, covering the fact that it's got its own unique thing going on kind of helps explain that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's still so many questions, like, why did that one kid, like, why does that kid have so much affection for this one character who isn't even a recent design? Like,
That I can't
it's stuff like
explain.
that.
Like, I can
Yeah.
explain the franchise. I can't explain fandom, and that goes not just for Sonic, but like any fandom.
Any
like,
fandom. Fandoms
you get
are
that
horrible.
Yeah,
They're
you
the
get
worst.
that. You get the exact same thing that kid was talking about. You'll get in
Yep.
Steven Universe, a like less popular character or something like that, and like or like pretty much anything that has a lot of characters. You will get people that are like that like revolve their life around this character.
It's almost scary.
Yeah,
me,
and like that is
because-
less a conversation about Sonic and more a conversation about people.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's genuinely. Whoa! I just noticed that these stairs are like crazy perspective. They're like
Yeah.
Usher. Are
Yeah.
you seeing this?
It's pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't even see them like this before. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a kind of sobering.
Whoa.
Whoa, suddenly over. It's like kind of a sobering, like terrifying reminder that not everyone is as like emotionally adjusted as I'm used to,
Yeah.
and like that is legitimately scary for me.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Like I know that I kind of leaned into the zany, like, isn't this kid crazy aspect of it, but like the reason I was talking to him in the first place is because I think he needed someone to talk to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like, but after at some point, even though I wanted to, lend whatever I could to that, it was just like, okay, well, actually, no, this kid's just kind of an asshole. So,
Yeah.
I'm done helping, and now I'm going to make fun of you because I did my best, and it wasn't good enough. So
Yeah.
here we go. Sorry about the flying squirrel.
I really like that there's no MP in this game. Like, you can just do these spells as much
Me
as you
too.
want. That's
Yeah,
good for a
this
game
is-
that's all about magic.
Totally. Like, this is your attack. It's not like a game where you have a melee attack and,
Mm-hmm.
that the spells are like just to make things easier or more convenient. Like, no.
Yeah. I love that you can combine rings. That's such a cool feature.
Yeah. You look at the shoulder shimmy on that big
I
dog.
was about to mention the shoulders. Look, hold on. Look at him go.
I'm coming for you. Here I come. Come give me a kiss. Come on. Feel it. It's Marky Mark.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of.
Oh.
Am I part of a fandom?
I would say the closest one you are a part of would be Dark Souls, and even that I feel like you're more just a fan of Dark Souls.
Yeah, like whenever other people are involved, aside from like you, I hate it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What does that mean?
What was that? Why was Santa Claus there, but little? Oh, you got more health.
Oh, I
You
did.
have 3 now. Is that what that
Cool.
was?
I guess so.
Oh.
Hey, welcome back.
Thanks.
White Tiger.
Oh,
I love White
Tiger.
Tiger so much.
What's the Oh, this one killed you though. You have a shield? Is there a shield you can make?
I just tried to make one and I died. So,
Oh, damn.
okay, every stage has a little character you find in it.
Oh, it's sick. My favorite white tiger from anime has got to be White Blaze from Ronin Warriors.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Love that idiot.
Yeah.
What a useless tiger. This music is so good.
It is.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, you still have your extra blip of health.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Nice.
I always think that the only thing they animated on him was his legs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all you needed.
Hey, that's all he needs. Look, his arms, they do other things.
It's one frame of attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I just came off of doing 2 separate animations. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, I'm willing to cut them all the slack.
And it's when I play games like this that are like legitimately good and fun and competent and cool. It's when I realize I don't even need to work. I don't need to put as much work into my animations as I do.
You work way too hard. You gotta cut that shit out. But
Yeah.
you don't though, because standards today are different.
It's true.
Like
That is true.
yeah. If you want to be like
It's
not even
not
stand
even-
out, but just like be okay, you gotta put in
Yeah.
way more work.
Yeah, because I can't even say it's standards, but I do think it is to a degree to stand out. If your animation looks good, it's going to stand out from a lot of the other
Mhm.
indie games.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's just that like there are, I mean, even within the last 10 years or so, not even 10 years, 5 years, there's so many more, like more people have access to the resources and knowledge.
They
and,
do. They really do.
Like everyone's making it. It's the same with everything. Everyone's making comics. Everyone's able to
Yeah.
animate more easily. Everyone's able to, you know, like just make shit more
Yeah.
easily. So in order to do anything, you gotta keep up in your game. Keep
Yep.
up in those dumplings.
But sometimes, yep, up in them dumplings. But sometimes you just need something to work. You just need it to be efficient and do its job. And
Mhm.
like in those cases, yeah, you don't need
Shoulder
to go
shimmy.
crazy with it.
Doing the shoulder shimmy. He almost got you.
I love Genesis sounds.
I know.
Yeah.
So good.
Hi,
Come here.
you're not going to give
Here,
me
Santa
more health,
Claus.
are you? Okay.
That would
Have
be
you-
a crazy exploit.
Have you played any of the Genesis X-Men games?
A little bit, not much though. I will get to them more thoroughly though. They have some nasty sounds. I
They
love them.
have. There are a lot. Especially the first one.
Oh.
I think it's the first one.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, keep doing this.
Nice, nice. Got him in a loop. Easy.
Hell yeah. Ring.
Good job. You got that green ring.
Let's see.
Put
What's
that
it?
shit on.
Ice dagger.
Ice dagger. Yeah.
I feel like they should have moved those icons just a little bit more over so they're actually on the finger. But that's just
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you know, you
like
want to
so
be able to
close.
see the finger, you know. You want to be able to see it and make sure it's
Yeah.
not a hot dog or something. That would be
Firewall.
embarrassing.
Cool.
Oh,
Let me get
nice.
out of the sand here.
You have one hit until you are dead as fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
I like how in this game the score is just fucking there. It's just there, huge at the top of the screen. Nothing else is up there. Like it matters.
So those two don't combine.
Oh,
I
they
don't
can
want
just
a
not
firewall.
combine?
Yes, I guess they're incompatible.
It's weird.
Fireball,
how,
fire
like,
dagger.
Fireball.
It's weird how like simple the in-game art is, and then these just hyper detailed hands on the ball.
I know. Oh, moth. Desert
Oh.
moth in the day.
Yep. That's my favorite children's poem. That's
Wait.
You're not what I thought you were.
It's
I thought you were.
it's not a
Scorpion.
it's a beaver scorpion. That's crazy.
I hate beavers. They may as well have scorpion tails.
Okay, what's a beaver
Oh.
look like? Hang on, let me see.
Yo, yeah,
Yeah,
go look at them.
Google-
They're weird.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like them.
how
They
did
are
that
not
end up on an
portrayed in
animal?
Cartoons correctly. Yeah. How did it? It looks like something that you'd see in like some sort of like fishing boat, where it's like it's just a tool with a really weird purpose,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh
They're
yeah,
so
yeah,
out
yeah,
of
use that.
place.
Isn't it
It'll,
out of place?
It'll
Oh, that's kind of
help the engine go better. Yeah, up until the tail. I think the beaver part,
No.
that's not tail, is fine.
No, I think the tail's cute.
Really?
Fun.
Look up a video of them using the tail.
Alright.
Vagina squirrel, says Max.
Oh, it's like comedy. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Ew.
Ooh. Vector Man worm.
Beaver tail slapping. There we go.
Ooh.
Ugh. The way they slap. Gross.
Gross. Ew.
Right?
High
Hate
jump?
beavers. Speed up. High jump. Whoa, so high.
Ooh, okay.
That's,
Okay,
that's
so the
awesome.
gray ones are passive, I guess.
They're like augmenting, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, then it equips everything. Yeah, because that alone is speed up. Okay, so I could do high jump and then
Laughing at beavers over there.
Yeah, I was laughing at the guy filming it. He said, it's a beaver, but I'm not quite sure where it's going.
Beaver Town.
Beaver
oops.
Town, yeah.
I'd wager.
That beaver was slapping.
Beavers
That's-
are not my favorite.
Shout out to beavers. Holding it down.
Shout whisper into beavers. Get out of here, beavers.
Whisper into?
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Yeah,
of a
instead of
shout
out.
Whisper into the beaver hole.
Don't don't whisper into the beaver hole. Also, their dams are creepy. Like, people always try to like. No, I don't. They should leave us alone. And they're like bad for the environment, right? Aren't they? Don't they like?
No.
I'm pretty sure they
It's
do
a-
something.
I think it's more like what we do is bad for them, but
I don't care. Fuck off, beavers.
I know, and I hear you. I hear your pain.
No,
but
I'm fairly certain that there's something involving them building dams that causes issues. Fairly sure. I may be thinking of something else. Or it may have just been like a specific issue in a specific place. I don't know.
Mhm.
You could definitely
Yeah.
see how that might cause a problem. You know,
Mhm.
little asshole with creepy tail damming up all the water. But yeah, their dams are also like really creepy. Like they're well, they are like. I mean,
You want me to look up Beaver Dam? All right. Yeah.
well, like I mean, yeah, go for it. They're like. They kind of remind me of like
Beaver
something
Dam
you'd find in.
Baptist Church. It is
Whoa.
creepy.
Yeah, that sucks. Religion? No way. They remind me of like something you'd find in Blighttown or something. It's like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'll live in here. Sure, no problem. This isn't
But-
weird and doesn't suck.
It's just stick. Like
Yeah, but it's like tiny sticks all put together, and then
It looks
they,
like something a
crawl
witch
inside
would
them.
make.
Like a small wet witch.
Yeah.
A small wet witch who didn't want to put in the fucking effort, so she just kind of like crammed everything together, and then oh wait, don't they use a gross adhesive? What don't they, do they use a bodily
Oh.
fluid as an adhesive?
I hate
Yeah.
this thumbnail so much.
Oh no.
Oh,
Video's
God.
called "I Blew Up a Massive Beaver Dam." Epic.
Wow.
I hate
That is epic. He's got a gun and a shovel.
Wow.
But you know, he's out there doing good work. Winning one for humanity.
Destroying the beaver dam with explosives. It actually
Yeah.
worked. So all of his videos are
worked.
destroying beaver dam. I
Good.
finally blew up the beaver dam.
Finally, it's been on my list for so long. My JO list.
No, but
I can finally finish now that I've blown up a
that's
beaver
where the-
dam.
But that's where the beavers live.
Not anymore, it's not.
Fuck off.
No, they should fuck off.
No, don't don't whisper into the beaver hole.
No one's gonna do that. Oh no. Beavers.
Why is the text like the game over text like kind of low?
It is a little. It also
The-
reminds me of the Game Freak logo. Like that font.
Score was also, I think, kind of off center.
Yeah.
I guess because they want to make room for like really high scores.
I like the main like ogre enemies are like exactly the ogre you drew when you were a kid.
Basically, yes. Except for
Yeah.
mine had a wrench instead of a club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine would
Club
have a
is
club
just a-
sandwich.
Damn. Well, that's just a shitty wrench, let's be real. Character's outfit makes him look like he's on either American Gladiators or the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
Or both.
I misread that as
Or
harem.
both.
Did you say Hamlet Globetrotters?
I said harem.
Oh, harem. Little known fact, I've recently switched to harem pants, and I'm loving it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Need to get those
harem pants.
juicy pants.
I'm still trying to get the pants that say Vithra across the butt. I haven't been working
Yeah.
on it because I've been doing an hourglass, but it's just so hard to line up.
I'll try to help if I can.
Yeah, well, we should do that. Maybe
Yes. Yeah. We can work on that animated orb too if you want.
tomorrow. Oh yes, yeah, I do want.
Oh, by the way, Vinny, I think you have all the files, or you'll have to show me how to do it again. Because I know you helped, but with my sub animation, I need to change the colors.
Oh, uh-huh.
onto the blue. Because
Mhm.
I still use the outdated one. But I don't remember how you export it, because I think you export it as like individual files or something.
Yeah, I used MPG. Yeah, basically you export as PNG sequence. And I can't remember if I gave you the program or if I just did it for you. I probably
you just did it for me.
Yeah, I think you just gave me the files.
So I'll change the color and send that to you later. You can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem.
You know what I did that actually worked, surprisingly, is of course this is different because it's you need the actual a sub is not a scene, like a sub alert is not a scene, but I just exported it as a PNG sequence, and this is for the compass, but I also did it with the hourglass. I put it in these are not for me, by the way. I put it in
Oh, are they not?
yeah, no. I mean they're mine, but like I'm not using them for my stream.
Oh, I didn't know you were making them for someone else. Okay.
Yeah. But I exported the PNG sequence and because a PNG does not work. But putting them as a slideshow actually works pretty well.
Oh.
You can just load up an image slideshow, put it to cut for the transition effect,
Yeah,
and then you can
I never thought about that
adjust the
before.
frame
That's thinking outside the box. I like that.
That's using your noodle.
That's about all I'm good for. Thinking outside the box, because I don't know
like
the proper way of doing it, so I'll make up my own.
Hell yeah.
But it's cool because you can literally just adjust the frame rate like on the fly. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, awesome. That's actually really cool. I might even have to do something with that. Yeah.
Yeah. The only downside, I guess, is that you can't go below 50 milliseconds.
Okay.
Which you don't really need to, I wouldn't think. It's a funny story. My brother just messaged me his roommate who brought home these two larger girls from the bar. Not where I thought this was going. Apparently, he can't sleep because of the noise. Now, he mentioned they were larger because I asked how loud they were being, and he said, "Have you ever seen that Finding Nemo where Dory is talking to the whales?" Apparently, it sounds identical. I spat my Diet Pepsi all over my phone. I don't like shaming people, but the way he said it just made me burst out laughing. I'm with you. God.
You got Diet Pepsi on your phone, though.
Yeah, that's rough. You're gonna want to get like maybe a paper towel. I don't think a tissue is gonna do the job.
I mean, the first step is to get a diet phone.
A diet phone? Yeah. Well, it's gonna be. I mean, it became one.
Yeah.
It was a normal phone. It got skinny.
Get a screen projector that says protector.
It says protector. Oh my god. I had to interact with my daughter's phone today, and I hated doing it because it was fucking her. So like she has a screen protector. That shit is so cracked and horrible. And like I was like trying to slide my finger across the screen and just like getting caught on every jagged piece of glass. It was, and I'm just like, why? How does this happen? Why did I get you a phone? I hate this. She's apparently like, well, she's not fine with it. She's like, do we have any more screen protectors? I was like, no, it was a 6-pack. This is the last one. Gross.
Like a beaver tail.
I'm gonna draw. I'm like saving up ammunition right now. I'm just gonna do like one horror piece where it's like Eldritch, Sonic, a beaver, and we'll see what else. I need a few more things.
Uh-huh.
And it's gonna be horrible and awesome. It'll be terrifying and glorious to behold.
Hell
The one
yeah.
for the place we got ours from replaces them for life if they crack. So it's sold. Interesting. White tiger. Oh yeah, I don't use one on mine, but I also, take care of my shit.
Mhm.
So I did not trust a 10-year-old to take care of her shit though. I draw the line there. I draw the line at trusting kids.
Yeah.
Which, it's probably why we have a good relationship, because basically anything that I get for her, I just write off as being fucked. I'm like, all right, here you go. Here's a phone, here's a switch. Don't touch my stuff. Okay.
My ear is still bleeding.
Why is your ear
Yeah,
bleeding?
you have like a sore or
What?
something?
Yeah.
Did you
like,
scratch it or?
Apparently, I had a really bad sore on like the top of my ear.
Oh.
Which is strange, very strange place to have a sore. Not like in my ear or anything,
Yeah.
like on the top
Yeah,
rim.
yeah. No, that's I've actually gotten that
Really?
before. Yeah. Trying to think of what would have caused it. I don't know. It may have been like a bug bite even or something. Sure. It was a while ago. Of course, my ear is also, it's not bleeding currently. It was this morning. But I did put a big ass piece of metal through it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have that excuse.
Yeah. Well, maybe you could.
Yeah.
My iPhone is the same price as a decent desktop PC. I won't risk damage. Phones are way too expensive now. Yeah. I guess. But they're so small. My computer is so big and it's glowy and it looks really gay. It's got like all these rainbow lights in it. Cool.
Homosexual?
Well, pansexual.
Pansexual? See, it doesn't sound as fun when you say it like that.
Well, no, I guess not. But like, I feel like it's still fun to be.
Well, yeah.
So it's fine. Fine.
But it's the
Oh, you missed
phrasing
your
that
own-
matters in this.
Yeah. Lifestyle be damned.
Yeah.
We're trying to sell this.
Exactly.
You miss your old Motorola Razr. I never had one of those. I jumped straight to the Sidekick. Remember the Sidekick? That was an early adopter.
Get off of me.
They really want to be on you. Why does the music start? I don't think I understand why the music changes there.
I'm not sure. I don't know if it is because of the gnome or if it's because I'm getting close to the boss. Might be because I'm
Yes,
getting close
yeah.
to the boss.
Maybe a little bit both. Wait, they didn't get sidekicks in Canada? What? I had like 3 different sidekicks. They were so good. Especially like the last one I had was like a really just tight piece of technology.
Oh, I
really
stood up.
liked that phone.
You had an
Why do you stand
in-game?
up?
I didn't mean to. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, your thumbs. You must have worn out your
Yeah, probably.
endurance bar, your stamina. You're out of
Yeah.
stamina. But like literally.
Mana, mana.
It ended it.
Dead end ahead.
It ended.
What was that again?
I
Sounds so
think
familiar.
I was playing Dark Souls 1? Or maybe Then no, I think I was
Or
playing.
yeah.
One of us was playing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you were on call, Amy, which leads me to believe it was probably me playing. Then he was probably in bed, and I think I was talking to you,
Yeah.
and I saw a message on the ground. That
I
just
was
said
in-
dead end ahead.
I was in chat. I thought I was the one with you when Dead End Ahead happened.
No, I think I was with you. I remember that happening.
I think Venny, I think you were in chat. I think you were
Yeah,
in
I
bed
guess so.
in chat, and you were
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah, I
be
guess so.
asleep.
Uh-huh.
That's why I was streaming. That was before I learned my lesson that when I want you to sleep, I can't stream.
Yes.
hmm Yeah, it's just fun to say. Dead end ahead.
Dead End Ahead.
Dead end ahead.
Nah. I was definitely there when you first said it because I remember us going back and forth a bunch saying it.
We did do that.
Yeah.
Maybe you were in bed and also in chat. There have been many instances of that as well.
That's also true.
Or I mean, not chat. On call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In call. In
I
call.
remember
On
the,
call is different.
I remember my Nosferatu stream.
Uh-huh.
We were so tired, Vinny.
I was.
Yeah.
But I was there.
You were so tired, but you were completely unwilling to not be there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Even though we were both like, please go to sleep. Keep falling asleep and like, I would just hear like, like, what the fuck is that noise? And then you would just be like, oh, sorry, it's my blanket.
Yeah. I also remember. I think you were drawing as well, like trying to draw. I know that was picking up on your mic a lot too.
Oh, yeah.
And then you would just disappear.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, I guess Betty fell asleep. Good. Kind
I
of.
remember. I think I also played the Jackie Chan PS1 game. That
Yes.
stream.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
And Vinny would like wake up every now and then and try to like
Yeah.
pretend that they were paying attention and catch
Mhm.
up.
Nah.
Yeah.
Fooling absolutely nobody. Mm. It's a good old time.
Good times.
Jewel Master is not easy. I like it. but
Master is hard. Yeah.
Yo, Pirates
Well.
of Darkwater.
there they are.
We tried that and
Mhm.
found it not to be the best.
Had you played Shinobi 3 yet? On stream?
Not as a part of these streams, I wouldn't imagine.
No. Feel like I might have launched it at some point, but I have not played through the whole thing. No.
Mhm.
All right, Max. I hope you have a good night.
Yeah, I hope you
Yeah.
sleep well.
Sleep well, Max.
Thank you so much for
I
being
hope
here.
your
Nighty
I
night.
hope your
Sleep
brother
tight.
deals with his 2 large women.
Don't let the beavers bite
Ugh,
or slap.
gross. I'd rather get bitten
Really get bitten and slapped by a beaver?
by a beaver tail. Yeah,
I
I'll
guess,
take the
but
teeth.
those teeth are so large, though.
Would you
They're
rather
pretty.
get?
They're pretty destructive.
Would you rather
Dream of large women.
Would you rather get slapped by one giant beaver or
Oh.
1,000 small beavers?
Giant beaver.
Really?
Yeah, I can take it. It's fine.
But the
The
giant
beaver
beaver might
thing.
crush you.
No, come on.
It's a giant
Come on.
beaver. I'm talking like
How giant?
Godzilla.
Oh,
Then no
wait.
problem. It's not even gonna
What
do
what do you mean
anything
no
because
problem?
I'm gonna explain. Because it's gonna whap its big dumbass tail down, and I'm gonna be in one of the little waffle holes, and it's no problem. It's not even gonna touch me.
Yeah, there we go.
What do you waffle hole?
That's their fucking weird ass tails. They have like waffles on their tail.
I mean,
They're creepy.
okay, but it's a giant beaver. Like that's not
Yeah,
gonna
but
matter.
I'm
Yeah, but
in.
if it's that
Oh,
large, there are like
So
indentions.
yeah, it's like when Aladdin was rolling in that tower and he like went under the window so it didn't crush him, like that, but with a beaver tail
the beaver would
and
kill
me.
you.
The beaver would not kill me.
The beaver would kill you. In this scenario, the beaver would kill you.
Why? How?
I don't
How?
know. I want
What do
the
you mean you
beaver to
don't
win.
know? Why?
Okay.
Why?
Okay, so basically, your actual question is, do you want to be slapped by 1,000 beavers or die? That's a strange question.
It's a strange question. Well, I suspect that if I chose the other one, I'd also die.
But they're really small.
Yeah, but they get into your bloodstream and they kill you that way. Yeah, I know how this works. They're nano beavers. They're nano beavers. They get all up in your
Nano
blood.
beavers.
Big boss, how do I get out of here? Nano beavers. Like, no, fuck off. I know about this. I played this game.
Nano beavers.
Hmm.
Nano.
Colonel. Snake.
Colonel.
Snake. 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 The nano beavers. Snake. I know about nano beavers. I'm not falling for that shit.
Not again.
Never again. I'll take the big beaver, thank you. And I will take the big beaver because
I'll take
it's
the big beaver.
I'll take the big beaver for 500, Alex. I like a big beaver. I'll take the big beaver because I hold it to the same standard as like spiders. A spider? Hate that. Normal spider crawling on you? No. No, thank you. Big spider? Like fantasy enemy spider? No problem.
No problem. What the
Fightable.
fuck?
Yeah, fightable.
What do you mean
Too
fightable?
You don't lose track of it. It's too big.
It's too
You stab it
big.
with a sword and it's fine.
No.
Yeah, because
I
I
mean,
think that one of
no.
the scariest parts of spiders is they can get where you don't know where they are. They can
Yeah.
escape and come back and attack you later, or they can,
They can
crawl on
escape
you
on
and you don't
you.
even know where they are. Yeah, they can escape on you. They can escape
You
in
see
you.
the spider? In you. You see the
Yeah.
spider, you're whipping your head around like, wait, where is it? It's on top of your head. You can't see
Yeah.
up there.
But a
What are you
giant
going
one,
to do? You're
a giant one,
fucked.
yeah, a giant one, you are not going to lose track of that. It's too big to lose
No
track of.
way. No way.
How do
And
you
it's not going to
kill
be
it?
fast. You kill it with a gun or a sword or magic, just like
Yeah.
anything.
Okay, well that's assuming that you have either of those three in real life.
I have all three of those except the gun. I don't like guns.
Yeah, but you're not gonna see a giant spider like in your house. You'd have to be out somewhere. And it
That's not
seems
necessarily
unlikely
true.
that you would have
That's
those
not
three.
necessary. I rarely go anywhere.
Also, here's the thing, a giant spider, you can just punch it really hard in the right place. It's going to hurt because at that scale, at that size,
Got a bunch
it's
of eyes.
yeah, it's not that different than, a like large
Big-ass
dog or
dog.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Totally. Like, and here's the other thing. Okay, I'll do you one better. Hey, all right. Let's say I don't have my white person katana, because God, I don't own a gun and I'm in public, so I can't use dark magics.
mhm.
Cool. Guess what? I went to the grocery store. You know what I have? You know what I totally have? Fucking car.
Yep.
That shit's
Easy.
done.
But what
Easy.
if
Easy.
what
No problem.
But
What,
what
they're
if
gonna
you
wet
live
me out?
in a but what if you live in a world with no gas?
What are you talking about?
What if you
Sure.
were
I
in a
live here.
run world? What if the government was spiders
The
and you
government
were
is
dangerous?
spiders. What do you mean? Look at the government, Amy. They're spiders from
What if
front to finish.
what if Joe Biden was a Black Widow
Joe
spider?
Spiden? You mean?
Oh god.
Joe Spiden,
Joe Spiden.
Spiden.
president of
I've
the
seen those
Spider Republic.
pictures. Yeah. Like Barack Obama was a lizard man, and Joe Spiden is a Spiden man.
Yeah,
He does everything that a Spiden can, which is be the American president.
yeah. I
And
mean, it's
and
virtually the same.
yeah, and one of his superpowers is he doesn't pass legislation that says that any doctor can let me die on a table because they don't like trans people.
Yeah.
So it's
I
all
mean,
good.
name one difference between Joe Biden and a spider.
I can't. They're the same.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
I take off my glasses and I see the same thing.
I put on my glasses, I see the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Both susceptible to car damage. And that is, I will
Yeah.
leave it at that.
Yeah.
I have no intention of
Let's
doing
not
that.
further that joke.
I would like to state for the record that while he could tighten up those policies a little bit and could go a little bit better on that, I do enjoy him better than the last one. So
Yeah.
we all good.
So what would you say the last one was if Obama was a lizard and
A
there's Joe
Cheeto.
Biden?
Cheeto.
That's too easy. Everybody says that. Give me a
Oh,
better
yeah, it's because it's true. Okay, he's a fucking.
one. What is
Yeah, he's
what in
not.
the glorious animal kingdom was
Okay,
Donald?
Animal Kingdom. Um,
Are we allowed to
I'm
say
gonna.
his name? Because apparently I've been avoiding it.
I think it's better to just avoid it. Yeah.
Okay.
Back of Miles Davis's live evil cover. I think in the Glorious Animal Kingdom, he's like, uh, he's actually kind of like a coyote
Oh.
in that, like, he's kind of tricky and cowardly and like gets like will kind of do things to get people on his side and then he kills them and eats them, you know.
Oh yeah. I remember that. What a time.
Oh, I mean, like, that's real. Like, he doesn't eat them, but, like,
Yeah, I
metaphorically
was gonna say.
speaking.
He
Yeah.
metaphorically eats people
Yeah, like,
physically.
I mean, well, why are we talking about politics? Let's
Yeah, you know what? This is getting a little too serious.
This is getting a little too political. All I know is that our current president is Joe Biden. He is a Spider-Man, and he is an okay president, and that's fine by me.
Yeah.
Also, if a big giant beaver came at me, I probably wouldn't be able to kill it if it was Godzilla sized,
It's
but
a
I
big
think
one.
yeah, but I think I would be like fine. I think I could get
Mm,
away, no
mm-mm,
problem.
mm-mm.
What do you mean, uh-uh? What do
Uh-uh.
you mean, uh-uh? I'm
The
okay.
beaver
Listen to
will get
me.
you.
Listen up. Listen to
Why?
me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
The beaver
I
will get you.
first of all,
Joe
first of all,
Spiden
first
can't
of all,
save you.
I don't need him to say. Look, I'm not some fucking damsel in distress. I don't
You
need
are
anyone to save me.
you are in the beaver world.
This isn't Beaver World. This is J World.
Everybody
You
is
know
a
what?
damsel in distress.
A damson. I'm a Danzig in distress. This is not Beaver World.
It will be.
This is one giant beaver.
You blink and beaver. Watch out.
I'm always watching out. I'm always shouting. All right?
You're always watching out for beavers.
Just watching out for everything.
Hmm.
I have like mild paranoia.
Yeah.
Like I'm like my head is constantly on a swivel.
Yeah.
No fucking giant ass Godzilla beaver is gonna sneak up on me. A
Well, when he
car
doesn't
can't
even have
drive
to sneak up
through
on
my
you.
neighborhood without me like scoping it out.
I was saying
That's
he doesn't
how
have to sneak up
paranoid
on
I
you.
am. Yeah, I think he fucking does.
Mm-mm.
Also, I have an army of nano beavers that I turned to my side, and they're gonna get all up in his
You're
blood.
working with the enemy?
We have formed an accord, and they are here to help. They have their
Shit.
own, yeah, they have their own goals, and like
Yeah.
I had to make some concessions, but I think we reached an agreeable compromise.
So what if there were 8 beavers that are giant?
What size?
The
8 giant
Godzilla size.
beavers? No problem. They're gonna
What if there were
fight
8
each
beavers
other.
and they had giant machetes and AK-47s?
Why?
Giant AK-47s?
Yeah, and giant
Well,
machetes.
what does that
And there
even
were
look
8 of
like?
them. What, an
I'm
AK-47?
really not worried about giant things. And
Okay, what if it was
honestly,
a giant beaver with
okay.
a normal size AK-47? Whoa.
What does he do with it?
He scares you because 'cause you're not afraid of giant things, but you are afraid of normal size things. So,
I'm not afraid of a
uh-oh,
gun he can't
uh-oh,
fire.
uh-oh. Look out, it's Beaver World.
I don't think it's Beaver World.
This is
I think it's not Beaver World. I think Beaver World sounds real fucking dumb, and I think these beavers are gonna die. I
Nuh-uh,
think I
nuh-uh.
think one beaver is gonna be like, "Come, brethren, let's attack the tiny humans." He's gonna whap his disgusting, gross tail, and he's
Aw,
gonna kill all of the other beavers with it because they don't know how to work that. They're just
that's
not
not
gonna
true.
do it.
Beavers know how to work it? Is a sentence I just said.
That's a sentence you just said. Now you have to live with it.
I have to live with the
You have to live with the consequences
I have to
of
live
what you
with
did.
the beaver praise.
You are really you're painting yourself in a very beaver positive light, which I think is cool, but like I worry that it's gonna bite you one day.
You worried I'm gonna
I
get the
just
beaver
worry.
bite?
Yeah. Have you seen those teeth?
Am I too
Better
far
than the
gone?
tail though. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Uh-uh. Yeah, what's up?
Um, are you a beaver person?
No, I'm like
Like,
Obama.
well,
oh,
I mean, I
enough
knew
said.
that, but like, um, I thought maybe you like discovered like your heritage or something, and maybe you're like 1/16th beaver, so you could
My
open a
beaver
casino
brethren?
or something. Yeah, a beaver casino.
Beaver casino. So what you
Fuck yeah.
doing now, Vinny?
I'm probably going to end the stream soon.
Go,
It's
going to bed, I hope, because
yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost 4 a.m.
wait, hold on. Before we go, let's
Uh-huh.
indulge Goemon's request here. Um, Miles Davis, Live Evil. Take a look.
I'm assuming it's the
Whoa.
I'm assuming it's the blonde one and not the
Yeah, yes, I think that's probably a safe bet.
don't look this up on
Not
stream, by the way, Vinny. There's
Oh, I am
tits.
not. Yeah.
yeah, it's boobular as fuck, but like
Boopy, boopy.
but not this one.
No.
I think
Well, that is kind of boob.
there's a lot of folds.
Yeah. boob
That's
type
a
folds.
that's a pretty good comparison. I like that.
Hey, but what's the thing in the front? Is that a nipple or what is that?
I think it's a belly button.
Or is it of vajayjay?
I don't just from what I know about some anatomy, I wouldn't think so. It might be a cloaca.
Ah, because it
'Cause
doesn't
I
look
see
like a
there's
navel to me.
it doesn't, but I do see some like amphibian features and
Yeah.
maybe some candle features, some like melty candle features. So,
Sometimes you wanna go.
mhm.
Yeah, and I do.
We have
Thank
to
you
go.
everyone for watching.
Cheers.
It's been really fun. Thank you, Amy, for being here. Thank you, Jay, for being here.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to be here finally. I really missed you
Yeah.
guys.
You're
Yeah, I
welcome,
miss you
and
too.
thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Opportunity like this.
Yeah, I know you're not here often, but I'm glad I could get you in
Yeah.
this once.
Yeah, me too.
I will see
One
you
time is a
off.
good time.
I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall over
Yeah, I
and
know.
die.
I wanted to end the stream quite some time ago. So anyway,
Yeah.
I hope you all have a good night. Thank you, Goemon. I had a lot of fun with the interview too. I'm glad you were there to see it. And yeah,
Yeah, it's great.
I will see you all again sometime soon. Bye.
Bye bye.
Beaver time. Beaver
Beaver
time.
time,
Beaver
beaver
time.
time.
Beaver time. Boogeyman.
Boogeyman, beaver boogie. Boogie beaver.
Good night.
Good night.